Ding ding dong. Ding ding dong. Bing bing wahoo. I should put my mouse a little. Not my mouse. My microphone a little closer. Hello, gamers! Hi! Yes, I am late. I ran into a problem with some yogurt. And so I had to spend. Well, I went to the bathroom first because I don't like going to the bathroom on stream. I will delay streams if it means I don't have to run to the bathroom halfway through. And I had a yogurt incident, so I had to clean that up. That took a little bit. Dispose of the leftovers correctly. And yeah, that is why I'm a little bit late. But it is time for us to get into it. I'm still a little frazzled. I'll wipe off my glasses real quick. Gonna get some stuff. Oh, but some stuff. Oh, that was a deep neck crunch there. Okay. Glasses. Clean. Hair. Somewhat brushed. Deal with it more later. Maybe tomorrow, possibly. Anyway. Foggy Man. I am going to see if I can finish the rest of the game tonight. To the best of my ability. It is time to dive into the crater and kick some ass. And we will see how much ass I'm capable of kicking in short order. We will see what time of day it is, and depending on that, we will choose who to fight first, Nimona or Cassiopeia. And it looks like it will be Nimona first, because it is broad daylight, and I have to wait until nightfall before Cassiopeia will show up. Hello, welcome to the stream. Feeling good on a Wednesday, except it's a Friday! I'm gonna go post this link in my usual spots. See if I can run there at the same time. While I'm not looking as much. Oh, jeez. I am not running in a very straight line right now, but that's fine. Eh. You! There you are! Any second now. There I am! There you are, Anita! A battle between champions. Heck yes. I mean, I'm not logged into Twitter. How am I not logged into... What? I did restart. I'll ignore Twitter for now. Twitter is every single person who is the most excited by a mile. I am missing the cutscene. Oh, hi, Hassel. The stage is set. It's my all-out power. Versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see how strong she really is. This is a fun battle theme already. Basil is gonna wreck so much ass. I'm sorry, Nimona. The fun remix of her theme. I like it. 65. That's a good solid level. I'll clean my glasses again because I'm finicky. I'm finicky and weird about my glasses. Is that just a knot? Like a... I thought I could wipe this off. Oh, I was about to say, what is that? Who's yelling? It's the people in the background. Champion Nemona! I love that. Palmont, I'll keep it. Basil can hold his own. Palmont is a fighting type. And therefore, play rough. Gudra. Yeah, I can handle that. I can handle a Gudra. Hi, Mochi! Sapphire. I should probably call you Sapphire. Mochi, Sapphire, same thing. I'm gonna bleed off the screen. Earthworm. Switch. I'm gonna switch for this one. And send Paprika. Swap in! Gonna do some fiddling in the background here real quick. It is lots of fun going through the game with all three starters. That's an experience you don't always get. Which is an experience I don't always intend to get, but that just happened by accident with how things shook out. Dun Sparse. I'm gonna switch, but who to? Cress. Cress has a fighting type move. You need a Quackleval? Oh, she's got a 3-segment one. I want one of those. I want the long boy. The longest of boys. Oh, low sweep again, why not? Quackoval on Quackoval violence, but no, starter on starter. Let's do this for real. For someone who is as strong as Nemona is, and, like, in the story, she should have been the kind of rival to pick the one that was strong against you. Because that's how all the rivals used to do it. And then they switched it out, and it made sense for a couple rivals. They did it in Black and White. It was Black and White and 1 and 2, but I think, no, it was just 1. Because your rivals were Bianca and Sharon was the one who would pick the strong one, and Bianca was the one who would pick the weak one, because Bianca wasn't really super talented as a battler, and she eventually took a different path, and it was that kind of thing. It was character related. And there were other things where they picked the weaker one, like Hao from Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It made sense because he's like kind of this sweet, like, he's a sweetheart, he's a soft boy. It makes sense that his choice of starter would be soft to your attacks. But then, and you can also, with Hop in Gen 8, you can excuse that by saying, oh, he's inexperienced, and you see him learn throughout the entire arc of the story. Like, it fits those characters, but it does not fit Nemona. In this run-through, Nemona should have had a Skeledirge. Nemona should have picked the strong starter. Although it's implied that she's already way stronger than you, she's already a champion, and maybe she just does that because she's going easy on you, it's unclear. What's up? Being very dramatic about it. Look a bit, yeah, just a bit, just a little bit over-leveled. Just a touch. I sure did! This is legit incredible! You're the strongest out there, Anita! mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving absolutely everything you had. Everything I had, everything I... Pokemon battling, am I right? It's lonely at the top, so I'm glad I could join you there. Dylan! You son of a bitch. In the most positive way before round 2. Yeah. I know you're excited to fight me more, but I have an assignment for you, Ms. Nimona. A request, even. Ooh, I'm in my dorms. Hee. Cute. Fun. I like that. So now I'm back at school. I'm gonna do the teacher's visual novel later. I know that's what that is, but I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that in a different stream. I might have to cancel next Monday's stream, because I have some stuff going on. But we'll see. We'll see. Wait, have you done all the story missions? Yes. Last episode, I wrapped up the gyms, the gym challenge, and the, Operation Starfall. And... night is falling, so where is... Wow, it's raining. Ooh, stormy. The dark of night, so I have to wait for night to fall a little harder than this before I can fight Cassiopeia. Yeah. So what I did was I wrapped up the gym challenge, I wrapped up Operation Starfall, I fought the Elite Four and beat Gita, and then it was just getting late, so I had to run and I had to go and put the Nimona fight in this stream. And I am now waiting for night to fall. I think it's evening? And I'm waiting for night to fall so I can fight Cassiopeia. And once we do that, hopefully all of those stories will wrap up and I can finally enter the Great Crater of Paldea. The academy in the dark of night for battle against Cassiopeia in the schoolyard. Schoolyard. I don't go up there usually. So I'm not sure if it's night enough yet. But we'll see, we'll see. My camera went all wonky. I put it there, but by accident. Yeah, Gengar and the Noibat are out. That's what they're out at nighttime, right? No. Wait, didn't want to take class. I wanted to go to schoolyard at night. Yeah, it's night enough. Hell yeah. I fucking called it! Hi, Penny. Cassiopeia is a cool fucking codename. Think I couldn't tell by the cute fucking backpack you came in on? Like... Oh, I love that little smirk. Both me all along. The idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so... Oh god, she can hack herself into being rich. So I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After Operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit and had you battle the bosses on my behalf. Goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. There's still a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. It's the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm always ready. Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology for, I mean, the preparations took longer than expected. Are you Clive? So is you after... I don't know. Is that you, Cassiopeia? He's really bad at holding it up now that I know. In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Big boss at Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. I like it when you get serious. And the music is good. I'm gonna turn up the... gonna pump the volume a little bit. On my end. Holy shit! You can't just make it the nastiest gabber this side of gore shit. What the hell? This is my kind of music! Umbreon, we're taking on with Biscuit. You thought it'd be Cavill? It is him! Last stream he reveals himself to you. He's like, I was totally Clive all along, and also I'm Cassiopeia! But you now battle me! And then you fight him. And then it doesn't... Then he's like, I lied to you about the Cassiopeia bit. I just wanted to see if I could, like, take them on myself and, like, get you out of the picture. But, like, no. I'm doing it. I want to keep listening to this absolute banger of a track, though. There's, like, a specific style name. Like, the kind of, like, extremely screamy bass kicks that opened up this song. There's, like, a name for that specific genre of, like, subgenre of gabber that's, or, like, hardstyle. Where those come from. And I can't remember what it's called, because it's, like... It's got, like, an even grimier and nastier name to it, but it's just escaping me. I think I might have to go back and rewatch that, like, joke video that Camellia did of something that was... It was a track that was, like, a million different songs, and there was, like, a verse, or there was a bar or two that was this... That sort of genre. Screw Floette, you will experience the pain that is Floette in Area Zero. It's quite literally invisible. Oh, joy! Oh, she's got all Eevees! That's cute! Cause she has the Eevee backpack, of course! The question is her ace an actual Eevee? And does it terrestrialize? What would it terrestrialize into? Leafeon. Arilla, you got this. And also screw the lighting to hell in this entire game. It's a mess. It just pops in and it like rotates in odd directions and it flickers a lot and it's just a mess to look at. Please fix it. Game Freak, please. Pokemon Company, please. I mean, the crater doesn't have a ceiling, I don't think. Unless you're talking about areas with caves that still get, like, sunlight-style lighting. In which case, oops! I love how this hacker girl... This, like, shut-in hacker girl has, like, her whole team is, like, a pop-punk, punk rock, plus electronic, overall in theme. Hers is just pure, like, hard underground rave shit all the way down, and I think that's really appropriate for... Oh my god, Penny's a furry. Oh my god, Penny is a rave furry. whose, like, hobby is like, coding and hacking and shit. Holy shit! Make an ID, Russia's greatest love machine. I didn't expect Penny to be an exact duplicate of me. Like, come on! Sylveon. What's gonna... It was steel and poison. I don't think I have anything for that. Oh no, Sylveon's her ace. She has a Sylveon in place of an Espeon. I forgot there were 7 evolutions. She has a full team. Excuse me. I'll Terrasilize. Fuck it! Terrasilize, double stab flower trick. Oh, did you find a shiny Farigiraf? Congratulations. Shine like the bright like the starry sky. Yep, that's how I find shinies in this game. You just walk around and they just happen. Okay, so she's double fairy. Cool, cool, cool. I can respect that. This track goes so fucking hard. I'm also very enthusiastic about this particular genre getting extremely mainstream exposure. Like, obviously, I still want it to be, like... There's an element of... I want it to stay at least a little bit underground, but, like... I mean, it can't be totally underground. It probably has a decent presence at music festivals. And music festivals are, like... Not, like, mainstream, like... Music in the department store mainstream, but they're, like... Mainstream enough. Maybe, like, midstream? Like, halfway there? Like, it's like a mole. Like, above ground, one part above ground, one part underground. Anyway, it's all over now. I get lots of prize money. Whew! That was good! It's finally over, guys. It's done. I swear to God, if anyone ever bullies you again, Penny, I will kill them with my bare fucking hands. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. Got carried away with Operation Star, and now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. We didn't even fight them! We didn't do anything wrong! We merely declared our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. They didn't even send out their Pokémon, they just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. I mean, yeah, if you, like, go full alt-fashion and, like, show up like a bunch of Power Rangers. The bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and they all ended up leaving the academy. Oh, so they threw a shit fit even though they didn't get their asses beat. The plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind Big Boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? What about you? I can't go back. There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss, answer us! Aww! Bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Penny, no! Penny! Thanks for everything, Anita. And you too, Clive. Penny! I'm glad I could see this through to the end. Guess this is it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. And that tracks as the kind of, like, code of honor that a bunch of bullied kids would follow. No one's allowed to tell each other around. Or tell each other off, or boss each other around, or... So I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. So bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. According to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus, Operation Starfall. It was also a fun little side quest. Not side quest, it was a main quest in its own right. What does Team Star? What do your friends in the team mean to you? There. The treasure? They're my greatest treasure! Let's go! Splendid! Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Surprise, bitch! Now, young lady, there's something I would very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Aha! Director Clavel! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. Did you not see the wrinkles, Penny? I mean, she does wear glasses. Maybe she needs to update her prescription. I need to update my prescription. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy away from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. It's the authority, power imbalance. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for right now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? What? Director! Excuse me? I'm getting... Oh, the whole gang's here! It's the fucking squad! Yo, big boss, long time no see. Oh no. Giacomo's nickname is Momo? More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. There is thy long-hidden countenance, a sight for sore eyes, my lady. How you been this whole time? Group hug, group hug, group hug, group hug. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Oh, it's the salute. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. God, this is fucking precious. I'm so attached to Penny. One, because of this story. And also because she has immaculate taste in music. Something to say to Team Star, you all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. I still don't mean... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. For since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced at the academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But now I know this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked! Does that mean what I think it means? Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Yeah, you can just have it be your friend squad. You can make a Discord server together. It's a school club now! Mine heart is giddy with glee. I betrayed all of you. Aww. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. far as we heard, you only went through it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... I've more to say. As previously stated, requirement for disbanding has been revoked. There's still some unsettled matter to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy. Your brazen customization of school... Hey.
Fuck you, the customization is good.
Your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment! Your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles! Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Okay, asshole! I'm sorry you hate fun. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service is the best punishment there is, honestly. It's one of the fairest ones out there. You get to pick cool, nice shit to do for people. And it's asking you to manage the STCs. The what? The star trainings? Oh? Be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. Oh, hello! You know, battling your way through your bases. The construction as well as the battle tactics are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. That's the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? Does this mean I can rematch them whenever? It sounds like fun, so I don't see how this be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say, since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join it too, Penny! 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together, too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. It's be a sweet deal for us. Maybe I will find a shiny in Area Zero. Who knows? So what do you say? You guys! I think it sounds great! Our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star, after all. Just meant it is like a leave thing. It's 3 a.m. Time to go to bed. Yeah. Okay, so I have to stop by his office later. The director's office. Whoa. Sir! Sir! Here you are, Miss Anita. I wanted to thank you all for your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have had to done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. My sincerest gratitude. Knock knock. Who is it? It's Penny. I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. Cool. I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Because I did because the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange? I got a hold of it, sort of, illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. That is, quite the revelation. Not such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I have to consult Ms. Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. Figured as much. I do apologize, Miss Anita. We'll have to ask you to give us some privacy. Nap time? I am getting slightly cold, so I'm gonna go turn off my fan. Yeah. You guys ever get cold and sweaty at the same time? It fucking sucks. Now I'm like all greasy and wet, and I don't like it. I'm gonna shove tissues into my shirt, because I'm nasty. Basil and the rest of your party feel full of energy again. I wonder if if there's, like, any different... Okay, so, I know the Herba Mystica can be used as sandwich ingredients to increase your shiny encounter rates. I know Herba Mystica are native to the crater. And I know Herba Mystica can be earned from high-tier raid battles. Like the highest tier, excuse me again. So it makes me wonder what the if like they would do if that I don't know if there would be an interesting lore reason to have a greater shiny rate inside the crater than outside of it, but also I feel like that would be I don't know how I would feel about it. I have other goals. We're going to the Pokepath Lighthouse. I'm going to leave the building first. Anita? Penny? I want to talk to you about, could you come meet me in front of the school stairs, you know, where we first met? Yes, ma'am! We're doing story events tonight, specifically. Well, I just ran into a bunch of people. Hey, hi. A lot of thoughts knocking around in that brain. Hasta la vista. 6 of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know. Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. Interesting. Pokemon League, they say they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to co-work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Hello! Illustrious tech career! Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. I mean, if you're the only person who has ever hacked the league before, and, like, you think it wasn't that hard, but actually it's some of the best security in the region, then, yeah. You could be a cybersecurity whiz. And you could get a very large paycheck in real money. Sorry for calling you out here to me like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. Never seem to find the right words, but, I mean, same mood. She was tough when I was a teenager. Thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. And I would do it all over again. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all I've done, so... Hello, person who is walking right through me. Thank you for the Draco Meteor, Penny! Penny is my new favorite character. I am now in love with every single rival who I have to take into the crater with me. I want to repay the debt that I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. Oh, I'll let you handle some machines. Well, next time I'll be the one helping you, Anita. I have just the assignment. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista! Best girl. Best girl. Penny best girl. Oh, Mastiff! Not Mastiff. Mabossif. Mastiff. He used to be a Mastiff. Oh, dumb boy, don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice as old Mabossif, you're all worked up. Aww! I love it when dogs get like that. That's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? Oh, I know, Arvin. You remember what we talked about before about going to Area Zero? Uh-huh. Of course you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Sure hope so. All the effort you've been putting in for around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Build some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area Zero with us. Should leave us ready to tackle it. That should have us ready to tackle anything. What is the sign? It's the Area Zero thing. I have just the assignment and it's going to Area Zero with me. First up, we'll be gathering at Area Zero. I'll be ready and waiting at the Zero Gate. I'll send you the location on your phone. Don't leave me hanging. So the fun thing about that is that in Violet, I did spoil myself a little bit. I'm not gonna say anything, because we're gonna get to see it right here on stream. Zero Gate. Where on the map would it be? It's all- oh! There it is. How do you get up there? Do you climb? I mean, I can climb. Enjoy food. But I'm certain that Penny's, like, technology and coding knowledge and just general hacker ability will be very useful in Area Zero. At the very least, in the lab. It's a tandem mouse. Upsy doopsie. Maybe this egg will hatch by the time I get there. Is that it? Is that... excuse me. Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna bring someone in. Another person, another Pokemon to replace this egg. Because I'm not confident in my ability to access my box reliably inside of Area Zero. Like, my ability... I can't imagine they would just, like, lock me off from my boxes, but it would be, like, a neat piece of, one, game balance and a difficulty spike. But it would also be a fun, there could be a lore reason for, I'll bring Alfheim in or Urania? Or Keely. I'm just gonna leave Keely there. We're gonna put Urania on the team. And, like, the whole box system, being able to access it on the fly, definitely feels like a cool thing that still requires some of Pokemon's fancy internet access. And whatever the fuck Area Zero has going on. Oh, that was some janked out loading zone stuff. But I found it! I found the tunnel! Here we go! It's our ticket down into the crater. The one you gave me? Oh, yay! Did you... Oh, he gave me Miraidon, that's right. Where Miraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe he'll be happy that I can finally come back home. Not that I really... Yes, you do! You big softy! The way home. Let's begin. Pokemon, No Way Home. I'm gonna adjust my pop filter to cover my mic more accurately. Machines! Kind of dark in here. It's probably disused. People like, this is probably, like, super off limits. You weren't there 5 minutes ago. Hola, Anita. Hola, Nimona. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Yeah, let's go. Whether we get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Can you stop being mean for 5 seconds? Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. Listen, Arvin, you're a nice dude. You can put the front down. Why is it so dark? Well, that's because we haven't taken the elevator down yet. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running. Ding, ding, ding. Well, now the lights are on. Did Penny hack them on? I turned them on. Thanks, Penny. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I mean, if it's off limits and nobody comes here, then yeah, they would go on power saving mode. Hacked into system controls and overrode the settings. Hey, nice! I knew you'd come in handy. Ooh, it's the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. Huh? I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey, I never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class 1A. Must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk way too— Yeah, Nimona, give her some space. She's an introvert. Handle with care. The director introduced us. When you need someone who's good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Oh, speaking of tech, if Miraidon needs maintenance. It's also agreed in a second heard it was to help Anita. Yes, that's me. Not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Anita, and I pay my debts. Surprisingly old-fashioned like that. I don't like making promises I can't keep. Like, I like to try and go through with that shit. And if I can't, I like to be upfront about it. And when I can't be upfront about it, I feel bad about leaving people hanging. Of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Mabostif and cooking and, okay, biometric identification. Hello, biometrics. Hello. Oh, hi, Professor. Hi, Turo. It's interesting how Turo's a character, like, normally you see the professor at the very beginning of the game and they give you the starter, but Turo is an endgame character. It's Professor Turo, also known as Arvin's dad. That's Professor Turo? Student number... Ooh. Student IDs. Of course, Professor! Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person! I mean, maybe not in person exactly. It's video call. It's... The next step is meeting in person. Like, it goes from text conversation to voice chat to video call to meeting in person. Like, those are the levels of knowing someone better and, like, meeting them more. Did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. Was that foreshadowing? Was Arvin saying, like, I don't know, or, like, Professor Turo can access their ID chips and whatever tech they have on hand, probably their Rotom phones? Or is someone mimicking Turo? Dad? Please proceed below. Something's up. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. I'm no longer confident that that is the actual voice of Professor Turo. I think he's, like, being mimicked by something. And that is concerning. I don't know what. Like, it doesn't... That could be a... It doesn't feel like that would be a plot point that would carry over well to Scarlet, though. Because... Biometric identification progress... Like, this is, like, feels like robot shit. Is the computer voiced by Turo? Is that the whole shtick? Looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Either that or someone has a gun to Turo's head. You have brought Miraidon with you? Of course! I take him everywhere I go! Thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. Yeah, he's talking like a robot. Something's wrong. Should be able to descend into the depths. What about everyone else? You're like an elevator or something? And Miraidon can fly? Miraidon can glide for short distances. Reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. So that does sound so, yeah. Arvin is familiar with that. Can we all cram onto Miraidon? Is she, like, incapable of fear or what? I feel like all cramming onto Miraidon's back is dangerous. Like, I think you can do 2 people just fine. I feel like 3 people is a little risky, and then 4 is maybe too much. Let's go. I guess we are all cramming onto Miraidon's back. Are we small enough? Is Miraidon's back long enough? We are children, technically. Yeah. Aw. What's wrong, buddy? Scared of heights? Dude, we taught you to glide. Oh, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. It looks like there's just barely enough space for everyone. How did that logic work? Don't push him off. Wait! This is very irresponsible. I do not like dangling off the... Okay, yeah. 3? Okay. And Penny is just barely hanging on. Like, she would have fallen off by now if we were using real physics logic. But it is for cool effect. There's just enough space for her on the back seat. Oh shit, it's pretty! I like big vertical holes in the ground with nature inside of them. It is a very cool setting. Ooh, that jingle's the one that plays at the beginning of terrestrial battles. No, I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. Yeah, you should have hung on tight. Aww, buddy! Must have gotten hurt out here or something. It's okay, bud. I want to pet him. I want to pet him to make him feel better. Yeah, just get back in your ball. Basil will carry us. It's fine. Probably just hungry or something. Yes. Where's the student council girl? Ah, shit. Did we lose Nimona? Okay, she just ran off. Area 0 is amazing! Come on already! Okay, I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Yeah. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. That is not how a person talks! Vital signs all within normal range. Appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. I kind of want to go and see what, this dialogue looks like in Scarlet, because this is very thematically Violet and, like, the future technology nonsense. Like, this is, like, it looks like he's being replaced by a robot. Whereas in Scarlet, the professor would be replaced by... She'd, like, go full caveman. She'd, like, be going feral. Like, losing the ability to speak. But he's, like, going... Hello. Biometric identification. Verified. You could possibly complain about a landing like that. That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. Huh? I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us? That's so sweet! You should now make your way to me at Zero Lab, the deepest part of Area 0. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. To tell you about the version differences after you finish. Thank you, Jedi. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations. Hell yeah, exploration! Each station you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of... Shut up, Nimona! Oh, that's good. That's good. Usually you see indie games being goofy about the gaminess of their games. Oh, these are strong. Oh, hello. EXP. Yeah, I have my lucky egg on hand. Oh, fuck this music! Oh, that shit's good. That's already good, really good. This is bordering on some, like, near automata shit. Honestly, I swear to God. Yo! That tree's terrestrialized! Different from just seeing it in our textbooks. It's so intense. Better be able to get in to see it for ourselves. That's all. In Syria? That's not good. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? I should be alright. Last time I was here, I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through if you're a real sob story. Why don't you just call the professor if he's down here? Don't you? None of your business, Pipsqueak. Ah. This is by far the coolest area in the game. And if we're not careful, once I hit post-game, I don't think I'll ever want to come out. This is so fucking cool. The music is awesome. The vibes are immaculate. The setting, the landscape is just so cool. I mean, yeah, the graphics are jank as fuck, but at this point I've come to expect that. Barring the jank graphics, the scenery is absolutely gorgeous. It could be better. It should have been better. But with my expectations tempered as they have been... You're gonna bite my head off. What are you gonna all huffy? This is an adventure. Let's have a good time. My expectations have been tempered by me exploring the entire rest of the game. So this is about as well as I expected it to run, I guess. Ooh, we get the rare berries down here. Welcome back. This is a Made in Abyss type shit. I can see what Krief meant by the Floette being almost invisible, because this is some very bright sunlight. I am wading through this water and in pretty deep, and Miraidon doesn't seem to want to come out. Okay, this is a little shallower. Yeah, no, he's just refusing. Ooh, a shiny stone. Thank you. Ooh, bird. Hello, bird. Large braviary. Oh, God, the sunlight is, like, really intense. A little too much. It's very bright. Kinda see. Ooh. We've reached the part of the game where the music absolutely slaps. God, if only the devs just had a little more time. She'll wind up friends with Anita anyway. It's a long story. Well, I guess she just came through for me when I needed her. Everything was going off the rails. School's a mess, my friendship, helping get all that sorted out. So she helped when she was tackling all the gyms? That's awesome. What about you then, Nimona? Nina and I are classmates. Neighbors back home, too. I thought that was aim to be a champion. What? Think you've got a cool friend? Oh, nobody. Okay, I'm missing the text. But it's with Anita. I don't think I'm gonna read it off, but I am going to try to read it in my head, because I feel like me trying to read it out loud is interrupting my ability to absorb the information. And I would ask that you guys do the same, if possible. The vocals in this track are so good! Biscuit needs to be up front in order to deal with Hawlucha. I love how they take the string, like the string backgrounds. You have fun shiny... Yeah, have fun shiny hunting Floette here. Oh, man. I guess the light makes that really fucking difficult. I don't actually know what shiny Floette looks like, but yeah. Is that a white... Whoop, 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 whoop. I didn't want you to get the white flowered Floette like that. I'll take the pollen. Back in the ball. back in your ball, young lady. What is that? No, that's just sparkles. Everything sparkles. What? That is shadow error. I like how the string background turns into a reverse bass line. That's cool shit. It's all sidechained to that beat! To the beat! Hell yeah, crit capture. Crit cap! Ooh, the lighting's a little fucky. Yeah, I can see what it is. The lighting is so goddamn bright, and then this one is, this is where the fucky light really starts to shine because of how fucky it is. Urania, you're up. Go fight some fairies for me. Or for you! The EXP is for you. Although, I do benefit from having the materials. Ah! Yeah, that's annoying. This just like the Ultra Space, specifically the Ultra Deep Sea theme. But this is gonna be one of those tracks from a Pokemon game that I just fucking, offline, I will just listen to this on loop for hours. See? Level up. That's what I want to see. Is that a Espeon? It is! Neat! Arilla can come up front. Running a little bit trashily, but... Arilla could use the EXP, at least a little bit. Ghost-type moves don't actually do shit against Giraffe Rig because it is a normal type. So, Basil it is then. And I know it's only because of how recently I streamed it. I mean, it's been a couple months now. But the vocals are also giving me some Bayonetta vibes. But the style of vocals is slightly different. But it does remind me of some of that final level going on. I can't ride Miraidon here. I keep trying to do it instinctively. And he won't show up because he's scared of something. What's up, buddy? What's wrong? Hope you get to listen to the whole battle track for here. The whole thing slaps. I mean, I'm gonna spend so much fucking time here in the post-game. Both on and off stream. Probably mostly off stream, because I can only stream so much post game before it gets boring and repetitive. But I will absolutely just sit back and listen to all of it eventually. Eventually, not yet. I bet this is what we're looking for. We all floating an inch above the ground. That's what they were called? Radish rations? No. Research stations. Although you are the food guy. So. You have such a great memory, Penny. Yeah, you need them in order to be able to code. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Yeah. What the heck is that? I literally have one. Y'all just... It's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Let's take it on together. Like, did y'all not see me send out Urania, like, 5 seconds ago? Part with Glamora made me so offended. Like, what the hell, Nimona? I've had one on my team since forever. It's not that special. Yeah, like... Urania, my Glamora, was just out of her ball attacking Venomoth. 5 seconds ago! Literally a minute ago. Are you not paying... Come on! Nimona! Pay attention, you ding-dong dingus. That's the most painful thing about Area Zero, is that you cannot ride Koraidon or Miraidon. Ever? I would hope Miraidon, learns to behave after you beat the story. But if you can't, and he's just that forever, then yeah, that's... I guess that is painful. Trade-offs. He makes the overworld more fun to traverse, but if you... this part of the world is also the objective coolest, so I guess they had to figure out a way to balance it out and make it slightly less cool to be in, so that you wouldn't spend all your time here. You're going to be all of the rare Pokemon down here. You've got no idea how terrifying Area 0 is. Wow, patronizing much? Yeah, Arvin, can you cool it with the tsundere act a little bit? Like, we get it. You have daddy issues, and you're kind of a bitch about it. No, after the story you can write him. Good. I was gonna... But, like, for the story purposes, I understand why Miraidon is stuck inside of his ball. Or refuses to come out on his own, I guess. I want this. I want a thingy. Yeah, oh yeah, you find lots of citrus berries down here, as opposed to the overworld. I didn't find any citrus berries up topside. Ooh, there's a bed. Yeah, this is definitely one of those long-term research. These ancient ruins, I mean, far too recent for that. They can't be more than, like, 40 years, like, maybe 70 years old tops. An incident. 87, yeah, I wasn't that far off. I was like, 40, nah, 50, nah, it's 70. Yeah, 70 is a good number. 87 years ago. Well. Notes at each station, I recommend reading them. Yes! Notes! Notes, that's lore! That means lore! Lore! Is that central panel? Okay, but first... Lore! It's my prototype Terra Orb. I secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near... Okay, this is Turo's diary. So he invented the Terra Orb. It is not some natural crystal that you find in the ground or is granted to you by the gods, like Megastones and Z crystals and shit are, and like wishing stars. The Terra Orb is a piece of technology made by humans. Obviously using natural resources, because there is nothing that is fully synthetic on this earth. It has to be theoretically plausible in some way, even within the laws of physics, in order for humans to make it. Return to the crater and resume my study of these crystals. Okay, so he studied, like, the trees are terastallizing. He studied the tree, he studied the shit that was just kinda happening, and... Also, wait! No wonder a Glimora was one of the first, like, pitched battles we found. Because check this shit out. Where's this Pokedex entry? Hold on. Yeah, I've been hard at work, you can tell. I still haven't evolved my star. No, have I? No, that was Star Cadet. I need an Armarouge for that. I need to go bother one of my friends for some, auspicious armor, so I can evolve my little shiny Charcadet into an Armarouge. Glimora, there you are. Glimora's petals are made of crystallized poison energy. That's bullshit, that's not how that works, but I'll let it slide for now. It has recently become evident that these petals resemble Terra Jewels. There is something chemically similar between, like, chemically or structurally similar between Glimora's rock petals and... Oh, hi, Smokey Duffy, welcome to the stream. Between Glimora's rock petals and Terra crystals, which means it has some kind of, chemical link, physiological link to terastallization itself, which is very cool. Energy crystallization is linked to the being we call redacted. The interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise redacted's shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terastallizing. Is energy crystallization linked to being... Okay, so the plates of the shell cause terastallization. It releases the kind of energy that allows other Pokemon to terastallize. Can I read that? Can I read that? No, only the open ones. I assume you read the Violet book at the Uva Academy. I have not! I think I found the page on Iron Treads, and I read, like, the excerpts. I read the Cryptid magazine that referenced all the Paradox Pokemon, and they all have iron in their name, so I know they're robots. Oh, I got so distracted I forgot to push the button! Push the button! Yes, push button. Who wants to think that that redacted Pokemon is mimicking Turo specifically? That the redacted Pokemon is as robotic as Miraidon and the other, Violet Paradox Pokemon. And because of that, that's why Turo sounds like a robot. Because it is a mysterious robotic Pokemon. Almost never saw my dad in my whole life. That sucks, dude. Is it time for the backstory reveal? Penny, shh! Was also busy with work, hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself. My boss was the only one I had. I don't really know him at all, even if he is my dad. I try not to think too much about it. Try just to be proud that he's a famous genius, but the truth is I really would have just preferred to have a dad that was been here. Good emails. Some family, right? I keep focused too hard on saying it that I forget. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. No, I was also giving you a hard time. Sorry, yes! Yes! Bond with each other! Bond with me, Jimmy. Don't call me Pipsqueak, you big lunk! That's the spirit, you two! Yeah, sending your Pokemon out to fight in, like, Let's Go mode is a little clunky when it comes to steep-ish slopes. I went back to narrating all the shit that my buddies were saying for y'all, and completely lost. I'm gonna have to go back and reread the dialogue. There's gotta be a transcript. There's probably already a transcript on Bulbapedia. Actually, Arilla, get your ass out here. You can pick up items for me. Catch up with the rest of the group. There you go. Yeah, you can Naruto run fast enough. Trying to see my dad. This far and then got attacked by a creature I'd never seen before. What kind of Pokemon was it? It wasn't even like a Pokemon. It was a crazy weird metallic machine thing. Sure it wasn't more Pokemon that was a little more robot-y than average? Yeah, I'm sure it was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt my boss stiff real bad, so it's not like I just forget. Ugh. I don't want to ever run into that awful thing ever again. It's that strong, huh? I really hope I get to see— Oh, Demona, that's not very sensitive. It's like, listen. You're real tactless sometimes, Demona. You get that? Yeah, like— I can't. This is just a cliff. I cannot jump off this cliff. I thought I could, but I'm used to being able to jump off high cliffs, but I cannot because Miraidon isn't cooperating, and this is probably this way. Is Arilla still with us? Yes, she is. Get some EXP for the game. Oh, the whole thing is available at the very beginning, lol. There's a very important page in it. Well, shit! I mean— God damn it. Figures that I'd miss something like that. Is it just, like, in one of the classrooms? Because I've been deliberately avoiding the classrooms because I know there's, like, a— I thought the Violet book was, like, lost, and that Turo still had it in his lab at the bottom of the crater, and that's what he was researching from. I didn't know it was at the academy! It's in the entrance hall. Ugh! That's a big rock. That's just a big slab. Where am I going? I'm lost! Is that where I go? Is that like a tunnel that could lead places? Arilla has popped back into her ball because she got too far away from me. Ooh, that's pretty. That's cool. Also, that, like, arpeggiated, like, set of stairs and notes, that combined with this sort of song is really bringing the PMD energies. Getting some really— And some of the instruments they used almost sounded like, Temporal Tower for a hot second there. I'm surprised by how many people miss it because of the big case of hiding in plain sight, I guess. Yeah. No offense, but please do so. You are hurting my soul. Go read the book. There's a slope back there. You could slide down it. There's some over— Can you slide down the river? Did I miss that? Ooh, that's a TM. I want it. Arilla, please deal with this Corviknight before it deals with me! Okay. In and out. Fast. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Please do not mind us. We are leaving your territory very shortly. Or the place back where you wanted to jump off the cliff. Oh, you can slide down that? I'm gonna keep continuing down this path since I found... It looks like it's going somewhere. Can slide. No, yeah. I'll keep that in mind for the future, that I can slide down the like, dried out riverbed, but I am going to take this long way around. It is also very pretty. This is the scenic route. What? There's a rainbow! God, that's fucking pretty. That's gorgeous. Hey! Don't put your ass in the camera. Meanie. Rude. Night slash. Okay. Ooh, Chansey. If I get a Chansey, that means lots of EXP. Cress! Cress! Cress, can you help us? Hey! Asshole! I wanted to... I bet that Chansey fucking despawned. I bet it fucking despawned. Fuck you, Corviknight! You're gonna force me to auto against everyone here. Asshole! Ooh, what's over here? This is probably just some random ass nook that doesn't actually lead anywhere. But also, item! I see a TM over there and I want it. Yeah, now I know I'm feeling PMD. The arpeggiator sometimes comes to the foreground in, like, this electronic keyboard, and it sounds a lot like the sound font that was used for a similar arpeggio in Temporal Tower in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers. It's like a plucked synth noise. Crystal trees! So here's the thing. Are those trees crystallizing from ambient terrestrial energy? Or is the creature that can... Yeah, you can slide. You were right. I just took the long way around. All right. Okay. I get it. It comes to the same place. You were right. I was wrong. I will admit that. But I did get a cool screenshot of a cool angle. I could have gotten that in the postgame, but you know what? A little extra watch time. Oh, this is fun to see. Okay, more lore. Lore? Story? About time. Yeah. Even Penny's insulting me for it. And I deserve it. Okay. You have a bit more stamina. I'm just full of surprises. It wasn't a compliment. Robot! Delibird. It's good to see a nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Guys, I don't think that's a Delibird. Deli? Oh my gosh, it's so cute! That's not a fucking Delibird! Do not get any closer! Dee? Delibird! Oh, battle theme. Can I catch these in this fight? I don't think I can. I could try. Look at you and your little ski feats. Penny of Team Star. I appreciate that that's still her title. Yep. I'm gonna assume that it's a steel type and go with Bitter Blade. Not yet. I can imagine I couldn't catch it. Okay. So, I'll just go for raw fucking damage. Some weird angles going on. And Umbreon finished it. Oh, his head popped off! Oh goodness! We're dealing with robotses down there. What was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It's definitely some kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, right? No kidding. Let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. I can't imagine that FNAF is her favorite game. And you know what? Fair. I'm not one for jump scares either. Two more things alert. Two more things alert. Decapitation alert. Or is that what someone said? IDK. I don't know. Wondering about that myself. There are weird fucking robots down here. Yeah, see you. Is that a copy of the Violet book? You just have it? Yep. Brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded. Yeah, I did read this. I do recall reading. It might be that I did read the Violet book at the beginning of the game and I just forgot about it. Like, I saw it and I was like, ooh, stuff. But it just had stuff about iron treads and about how there were weird fucking Pokemon that were, extremely dangerous, and one of the guys died. Yep, I saw this page too. Monsters of Area 0? They aren't actually Pokemon. I wouldn't be jumped to that before. Last time we had something that wasn't quite actually real Pokemon, they turned out to be Pokemon from other dimensions. But that said, recognizing a Pokemon from another dimension as a Pokemon, pretty difficult in the first place, so I don't blame you. You don't really know. None of us know. I think it really are just Pokemon. Exceptionally weird Pokemon, but Pokemon nonetheless, because it seems like if God himself is a Pokemon, then that means pretty much anything that is that powerful is going to be a Pokemon, even if it is an automaton. I must come for an explanation. Professor! Life forms that you see residing now within Area 0 are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. You just have a fucking time machine. You actually got it working. You fucking got it working. But are we a Pokemon too? I will die on the hill that humans of the Pokemon world are themselves Pokemon. The cost was catastrophic. It's theoretically possible to travel to the future. For being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Are you in the future? Why'd you call us here? Arvin, okay, so that is him. He is, he's just very robotic in his mannerisms. I think it's just like a tech theme overall. Like to speak when we meet face to face, easier for you to understand once you can see the situation. Right away, sir. But first, Lord. Resume work on the Terra Project. Research the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. Is that a good thing? I don't think it's a good thing. Usually stability is what you want in an experiment, so you can keep it under control, because that's the point of a scientific experiment. Unstable output make our corporate backers fret. Oh, this is some mad science now. And harness this energy will open up research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. Paradise will be ours to create. I don't like that. Paradise. Ooh, yes, we're going to, like, that kind of high-minded, ultra-visionary, like, progress at any cost shit is a little suspect. Mad science or Chad science? Good fucking question. Continue your efforts at the remaining station. I think it's got something to do with this place. Everything to do with this place, but I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever this all is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. There it is! Can I read it from here? The author, Heath, went on within the Great Crater of Paldea. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. Okay. So it was authored by an original explorer, probably 87 years ago, named Heath. Bag. You cannot open the book here. It's silly. Bullshit! They should let me read it whenever I want. What the excuse me? I wanna go excuse me? Like, yes, I'm going back in. Hold up. Just a minute. Just hold up. It is the telepad! I fucking knew it. I knew they have teletechnology. They have to. Which begs the question. Each of these research stations... Well, he is locked in from the outside. So, like, he cannot unlock the doors himself. So we have to do it for Volcarona. Were your parents, like, normal, I guess? Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. Hey, how do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous. I guess I looked into him for my own reasons, too. So Nemona's actually some pampered little princess from a rich family. I popped into their house, and it was very nice. So, yeah, a little bit of a pampered princess. Hands off, but in a good way? My big sister will probably take over the business, so they pretty much let me do what I wanted. You call them mother and father? That's some pampered little princess stuff right there! Cayate, Benny! What is your family super normal, then? My family is, unbelievably annoying. Like, super overprotective? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes up weird nicknames for me, like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world. It's a real downer. Have his own daughter describe him like that? Don't you dare take his side. Nina, how about you? Your mom seems super nice. You met her? Yep, she got us an amazing looking sandwich she made, too. Really? I wish I could have seen that, but it tasted great. Good subject change. Nice save, Nemona. A secret cave on your right after I cross the lake. But what if right now? Nah, it's just under the waterfall. There's just a TM here. Aerial Ace! Guys, don't go after the Pokemon. It's dangerous here. I'm the overleveled one. Follow me, and my Pokemon shall protect you. Interesting how there's no mini-map for it. At least not yet. I guess that makes sense. But I wonder if there'll be a mini-map after I beat it. And it'll just add to the map. And I could just, I guess, fly inside it whenever. Quiver Dance equals death. Quiver Dance is scary. I'm pretty sure I could handle a Volcarona. Volcarona's pretty fucking powerful. But I'm pretty sure I could handle Volcarona in a pinch. But, and also I have just a ton of items left over from my adventure. So I have like 6 max revives and a bunch of regular ones and a fuck ton of potions. I'm prepared. I came prepared. I'm not confident in my ability to set up a picnic here, but there's a bed at every station, and that means I can heal up whenever I need to. And that should be fine. You passed it! I passed it! That's right! You said it was after the lake, and I was like, I want to get this item, though. There's an item here. There's an item. I want it. I want the thing. I want the object, and then we're gonna go back and look at the secret cave. Cannot believe... Instant ADHD. That's some very obvious ADHD shit where I forget about the secret cave right after acknowledging it. Okay. Blah! Yo, that is totally the same instrument as Temporal Tower. It's just fading in and out. You can't make a picnic in Area 0. Gotta do that at the gate, then jump in. Yeah, and I was thinking about doing picnic stuff as an alternative to healing, because I have plenty of sandwich ingredients. So if I, for some fucking reason, ran out of max potions or full restores or status revivals or what have you. Is this a secret cave? It's a big old rocky overhang, and it's close to the river. And that it feels like it should be... like, right around here, because it's to my right, but, back again. A little further back. This is, like, it was, like, after I crossed the lake? Is that this? Is that this thing? How? This is just like a little notch. Nope, keep hugging the wall. Is it this? It's a little nook. There's nothing in here. Which means I'm missing something. Just slid down the rock. Nice. Shadow Claw. Because I didn't. Yeah, when you said secret, you meant secret. When I was like saying like, oh, after I'll notice it, I'll totally see it. But hug the wall and keep going forward towards the next station is what I mean. Then I will hug the wall on this end. Yeah, there's like there's some stuff over here that I kind of just ignored. Will I see it, or is it like an invisible texture, kind of like the Lens of Truth from Ocarina of Time? I can't imagine they would do that. This feels like we're getting somewhere. It feels like we're getting somewhere. Hello, cave, cave, cave. All of those Palmy spawned inside of the roof. That's silly. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's very funny. Hello, Lycan Rock. Bring out Crest for this. Don't mind the ceiling Palmy, they just chill. I can imagine. I mean, it's a cave. I imagine they may have, like, evolved some convergent habits with, like, bats or something. Right, the Chansey. Ooh. This cave's a lot bigger than I expected. There's that. There's not much in the way of items. It's probably, given the sheer quantity of Chansey, like, I don't usually see them spawn this much. Usually they, like, spawn once. Oh, the Sableye. Sableye are maybe not great for EXP specifically, but their drops, brain stopped working for a hot second. Their, material drops. The music stopped. Their material drops are extremely valuable. You can get 100 LP a pop for... Oh! Robit! Oh, that's a robot. Gonna fight that Chansey. Oh, that's another robot. Oh, they're just out here. We out here. Oh, he glow. I like the glowy bits on the robots. There is a large symbol carved into the dirt. And I don't fully understand it. And there are robot Hydreigon swarming this cave. And I'm not sure if I should... There's Houndstone here. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Money. There's... Psychic terrain. Is that from all the way at the top? Is this the bottom of the waterfall? Ooh, an Umbreon. Goodbye. Give me your EXP! Oh, there's a bunch of them in the water. Yeah, this is the bottom of the waterfall. Would you look at that? Future form shinies are super underwhelming. All they do is become fully silver. I can respect that, though. I can respect a monochrome robot. Especially if I, like, see a one whose base form that I don't really care for. Oh, his face is a screen! Pokemon really saw whatever the fuck the furry fandom was up to these past couple years and said, I want in on that. I can see some people liking it. Oh, that's the thing. You see the other guy in chat, Jedi? They caught a shiny Iron Valiant? Yeah, and I thought it looked very cool with the all silver. Your new Dusk Ball, why not? Yeah, those are all pixels! Is this a variant? Like a cave variant of the song? If you trained it today and everything. Oh, nice! I want it! I want the Proto-Gen Hydreigon! I want it! People were, when shit about Scarlet and Violet first came out, they pointed at Miraidon and were like, this Pokemon is totally like a Proto-Gen. They had no idea what they were getting into. Iron Jugulus, an object described in an old book, may actually be this Pokemon. Robitzes. I don't know what to name him. It... Dark Flying! Ooh, it drops its Dragon type! And it's not even a Steel type either. Interesting! Interesting, interesting, interesting! Nah, same song? Yeah, I imagine it could be... Ah! I hate it when Pokemon do that. When they, like, come up and behind me and jump me while I'm still busy. Interesting how it's Dark Flying. Interesting how the robots are not all guaranteed to be Steel type. That's some very interesting technology. That the cyborgs are not required to be Steel type. Which means they've harnessed type powers very well in the future. I wonder what some of the shiny, some of the shiny Scarlet paradoxes look like. Because they're just natural beings. They're like the Pokemon equivalent of dinosaurs. They're like, they're just living creatures. They're prehistoric creatures. Fight the Vaporeon. Consider. Fight the Vaporeon. Fight! Fight them! Yes! Go, my children! Violence! He doesn't like walking. He doesn't like getting his paws wet! Okay, okay, okay. Moving on. I have a Jugulus. They're Origin Shinies. Just got level 75 EV through surprise trade. Ooh, congratulations. Dude, this place is crawling with Pokemon. I guess it makes sense. This is not a very it's not very inhabited by humans. So... many strong Pokemon have the chance to, flourish here without being... Okay, so I'm going to have to walk all the way back out. Oh, I can see the symbol better from the... Wait a second! I know that symbol! That's on the cover of the game! It's in the court. There's like there's 4 symbols in like the box logo. And there's, they're all different, and this is one of them. And I never knew what the fuck any of them meant. I thought they're like somehow related to the different, treasure hunts. The different storylines that you could do. Like, there's something else going on with them. I know now that these symbols might be somewhat important inside of Area Zero instead of on the surface world. I can't pull out Miraidon to ride my way back out, because he's being a little wuss right now. Iron Jugulus Scarlet Dex entry resembles a certain Pokemon introduced in a paranormal magazine described as the offspring of Hydreigon that fell. Oh my... someone took the cross between Hydreigon and a robot a little too seriously there. The Occult magazine getting a little silly there. Can I just get one Paradox form? Violet. Oh, you must have Scarlet, and you're, like, looking for, Well, the fact, now that I know for a fact, like, I just walked, I mean, I knew when I saw Jedi's tweet about their Iron Valiant. I was like, oh yeah, there's just dudes walking around. But, like, seeing it for myself that there are just a ton of Iron Jugulus infesting that cave, like, I can go and catch more whenever I want. And I can also pump 1,000,000 of them into surprise trade. If I manage to catch 1,000,000. It seems like their catch rates are reasonably low. And the giraffes just despawn. I have some paradox forms from your game. Maybe later. I might consider doing a kind of a stream where I do more multiplayer shit, and I can do it during that. But tonight, story, 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 story. I think Penny's right, Nimona. Oh, it's one of those motherfuckers! Yeah, it's Iron Treads. How the fuck does Iron Treads grow to such great sizes via the Herba Mystica if it is a robot? This does strongly imply to me that they are not, in fact, total robots, but at some degree of cyborgs. In fact, Meridian could eat sandwiches this entire time, so... They've gotta have some biological element just buried under all of that metal armor. Dog fight! We just both send out dogs. And they are going to go ham on this robots. Okay, I just need some paradox forms. Understandable. I also need paradox forms from the other game. I really want whatever the fuck Salamence has going on. What is that, Roaring Moon? There's an SCP reference buried in there, I know it. I just know it. I can squeeze one of those out. Does the Black Moon howl? I don't fucking know! Password accepted. Victory is ours. Came from down here. Yeah, I imagine. If you got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How can you let this happen? Yeah, good fucking question. It's not like oh so brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Anita, let's get into that research station. Can get one for you. I just need your paradox forms, as I have said a fuck million times. Yes, I understand. Anyone need a rest? Not yet. Penny's just lost in thought. It's also one of those future Pokemon? Yeah, totally. I'll believe it. He's a robot. Gotta give him future vibes. His name sounds future-y. Yes, its name is Miraidon. Mirai means future. Told us about his forms in the first place. You must know something about it. You little star pupil. Guess I got no choice but to tell you what I know. It's found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. When he was working on it. Take over the explanations. Should I entrust it to Anita? It's the first Pokemon that was... Okay, so he got it working and Miraidon was the first one that showed up. Seriously? The analysis of a genetic... Okay, so absolutely biological elements in there because only biological creatures have genes. I mean, you probably could get synthetic genes, but they probably mean, like, biological deoxyribonucleic acid. Behavioral patterns. I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense. They do kind of look alike. People knew from the start, and also because the whole concept of Paradox Pokemon was leaked pretty early on. Other Pokemon came to this place from across the boundaries of time, was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. You mean there's another one? Does Cloth have a different form for Violet? Because I thought I saw some bits about it. Cloth looks the same to me in my game as it does in, like, the promotional material for these games. What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. That's right. That's why you have two Miraidon. One you ride on, and one you catch. You don't actually get to catch and keep the one you ride on. He's just there, and that explains why you can have one in your party, but still be on its back and have two of them out when you're battling. Heartwarming family reunion. Family, huh? After I read your notes, sir. There's only one this time. Time Machine research has yielded triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. I've named it Miraidon. It's expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. Expecting one new life to treasure. What fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. Is he talking about Arvin? One new life to treasure. His son? Obviously, I feel like there's gonna be some plot line of, ooh, he secretly loved his son all along, but like, he wasn't there for him. Well done. Only one remains. Alright. Let's continue down. Ooh, hole! Miraidon's a future Pokemon. No wonder no one's seen it before. Hole! Still won't come out of its Pokeball. Alright. That's the first I heard of it coming from the future myself. Just some weird Pokemon my dad brought home all of a sudden one day. Okay, so he has seen his dad since Miraidon. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for their little while. Dad made me promise to keep it a secret, and I had to take care of him, too. Drippy! That's why you knew so much. Miraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. Ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. Dad took it and went back to Area Zero. Thanks. Hey! I want to wait for the narration to finish. People found out it'd be all over the news. I haven't seen my dad or Miraidon again after that for ages. Looking back on it now, it seems stupid, but I feel like I lost my dad because of Miraidon. It was the worst feeling ever. I just hated Miraidon and everything about it. Sorry for not telling you what I knew sooner, Anita. You should be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing ever. You didn't tell any of us. Should have been great to know all that relevant info before we got here. Dang, you guys. Harsh. Okay, so now I can actually do shit. I think the Dreepy have despawned. Which, no hard feelings. I will take out my anger on the bundles. There are a lot of Glimmet and Glimora down here. They're pretty rare up on the surface. Only place I could ever find them was that cave, in the Straits. I can't remember the name of the town. I can't remember the names of these towns. Okay, okay. So, what's it called? What are you called? Alfernada. Catch. I want one of you. If only for Dex purposes. He, a little robot. Iron Bundle's cute. Am I out of quick balls? No. Should want to catch a bundle at least. Yeah. Wait, check if any of them are shiny. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, they go all silver. Their paint scrapes off if it's... Please. Ooh, flip turn. I use... Ouch. Oh, you're a water type! That makes... I guess that tracks? Let's just use a regular old Ultra Ball. Ball! Ah! Arilla's gonna eat it. Ouch. There she goes. Next up. It's very echoey in here. I'll just keep throwing balls until it lands. Ball! Let's go! Only 2 reported sightings! Well, oh, ice water! Ooh! I am about to show off way more sightings. Oh, jeez, that's a fuck ton of... Oh, goodness. I want a bundle. I would also like to revive Erila, so she can benefit from all this sweet, sweet EXP. Caught it right before the music dropped? Right before the music dropped is a woo woo. It will keep going. It does get good. Ooh. Just got 6-star raids. Nice! I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream tomorrow, because I want to beat the story tonight, and then... Because I want to unlock, like, 6- and 7-star raids, because... Ooh, big crystals down here. I want to unlock those raids, because I want to do the Charizard event. Apparently the drops from those raids are really good. That's a 2. Ooh, wild Dunsparce. Well, that's pretty. We are starting to get into the next layer down. You saying not to go into the 6-star raids? Well, that is too damn bad. 6- and 7-star raids are really fucking strong. That is a fuck ton of crystals. It's crystals all the way down. Hi, so I just noticed your Skeletor just named Paprika, and that's the cutest damn thing. I need you to know. Thank you! All 3 of my starters have herb-themed names. Basil, Cress, and Paprika. Unsolicited. So short lines. Goodbye. Basil was I came up with the name Basil well in advance of the game's launch, and once I, by some stroke of luck, managed to get starters from surprise trade while off stream, I was like, I need to make every single one of them herb-themed, especially because I started making sandwiches, and seeing the herbs in the sandwiches. So, like, there were options like watercress, and is there chili powder? There's curry powder. And so I was like, I absolutely need to make I need these starters to be named after condiments and herbs. It's fine. It's totally fine. I will fight your daddy issues with you, Arvin. Decent bit of post-game before you get to 5-star raids. I'm not sure what triggers 6- and 7-star raids, actually. I'll have to check. I think the event Charizard is a 7-star, and it's like a black crystal. And, like, that's... I don't know. It already makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do these crystals give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialized? Gotta be some sort of connection. There is! You're correct! Jedi, you have to beat post-game and do a bunch of 5-star raids. And for 5-star raids, you need to beat La Primera again? Because I've already beaten Gita once. I guess it would make sense if there was like, yes, you need to have a rematch with Gita in order to get, like, a permit to do these extremely dangerous raids, because otherwise it is, like, the in-universe equivalent of asking for death. It's like wrestling an alligator barehanded, and you do not want to do that in IRL or in the Pokemon universe. Both Pokemon and real alligators are both very dangerous. Don't pull some Steve Irwin shit unless you are a trained professional. I'll bring out Cress again, because he's a water type. I'm gonna get bundled! Oh, I'm gonna get bundled! I'm still grinding! Please don't bundle me! Stop! Fuck it. Oh, right! Fighting type! He's the fighting type! Which means I can take care of his ice type. Double check you have to beat a good amount of 5-star raid to unlock 6-star. Then raids it is! I mean, the upcoming stream is literally titled, I gotta have that Zard! So, I guess we'll just be raiding all day tomorrow. Maybe not all day, but certainly all stream. Maybe all day before that. Maybe we'll do some off-stream raiding. It's like an alternate path here, and I don't know what's over here. Is there anything over here? Is this just a big rock? Yeah, though, this feels like an alternate route, or like a nook. Off to the side. I could explore this in more depth later, but also... my brain wants me to just continue looking. Ooh, object. I like having an item. Yep, nope, this is a dead end. This is the end of the nook. There's like some Dunspars here. Ooh. Oh, that's cool! Glimmora's growing out of the rock like a flower! That's cool. I like seeing that kind of wild behavior in action. I knew there was a lot of talk of it. Oh, yes, it looks like petals. But when I evolved my Glimmet, I just saw this lump that could expand into something that looked vaguely flower-shaped. But, like, now I am seeing them in their natural habitat, sticking out of walls. Time machine, lived here a while with the professor. Oh, hello, Gibble. Seems to be the story. You brought it back home, or the second home, at least. Guess this place should be familiar to it, sure. Aw, that's great. Chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jive with how it's been acting all spooked. Doesn't seem eager to come out of its ball anytime soon, either. I thought it was just scared because we were so high up. Who said it was scared of heights? How Maridon was acting earlier, I think something bad happened to it here. Yep. And then you get all shaking just seeing a place you got bad memories of. Yeah, this poor lizard is traumatized. The lizard has trauma. Aw, Penny. He got hurt down here in Area Zero, just like Bobostiff. Can't know for sure, but it doesn't change his battle form anymore, right? He got hurt bad in a fight. It's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. Trauma don't work like that. No, just not saying that just because I really want to battle Maridon myself. Seriously. Well, at least you said it and not one of us. You're kind of unbelievable. In a mostly good way. I guess in a mostly good way. Ooh, there's more Jugulus. And Urania is a rock type. So... should actually be useful against Jugulus. Might be a bit of a risk going up against Bundles. Is that another Dun Sparse? I think that's a Dun Sparse. Yes. Big boy! What a big boy! I want a 3-length one. I already own a regular 2-length one. And that is because... Arula! You're up! Clear out this Espathra for us. Thank you. Into the lab we go. Do you think a group of iron bundles is called a stack? I don't... Oh, whoa, it's a wreck in here. And it's not even powered on! Hello, children. Hi, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I knew something was wrong. The heck? Creeping us out. I don't think that's... Hello, child. Children. 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 Initiating restart. It's a weird connection that's not how connection problems work, Nimona. That's not... I meant as a joke. It wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps. That's not how connection errors work, Nimona. You know how technology works, right? Not yet. I want to read the stuff. I need more people, more time. That woman walked out not long after the boy was born. Need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand if only there were 2 of me? I shouldn't be surprised his wife left him. After him leaving Arvin like that, but also... Sweetheart! That's your boy! My new assistant has the intellect and technical skills to rival my own. Bit rigid at times, but I got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Miraidon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. Did he build a robot of himself, and that's why it's freaking out? And it's happening because Turo's in the future and he can't come back! Oh, lock's disabled. That's not the letter L. Something is wrong. Oh, the font's all fucked up. That's what it is. Oh, that's really clever. That is a really clever way of showing that something is just ever so slightly off. Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. Arvin knows what the fuck is up. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. Arvin knows what the fuck is up. His dad has been replaced by a robot. Oh, Roboturo, what are we gonna do with you? There's definitely something off about the professor just now, right? Nemona, stop being so optimistic! That got you jazzed? Maybe even big time jazzed. You need to see a doctor, that's just not right. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Pretty sure that call was really... never mind, it's nothing. Alright. What's wrong, Arvin? You seem kinda down. That's another one of the fucking symbols! I need to see this through, Anita. Oh, Steel Terror Shard, I'm looking for those. Oh, item! And now that I can send my Pokemon out again, I can clear out... What the fuck is doing this? Wait, hold on. I'm unclear on whether the iron constructs drop materials in any way, but I did just pick up those poison Terra Shards. But I think that was just the rock, the item that I picked up there. This is another one of the symbols that's on the cover. It's like a fucking plaque. For what? What is it, like a memorial or something? Or like a landmark? It looks like there's a building inside of that crystal. That looks like the Zero Lab. I think the Zero Lab has been totally, crystalled over. Which is concerning. It's very concerning. God, I know. God, imagine if Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had been just a little less rushed. Just a little bit. Just had just a little bit more polish. Like, this shit would have been, like, life-changing. If they had spent just a little more time, these games would have shot up to join, like, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Alola as, like, some of my favorite generations. And Alola is still kind of flawed and kind of, it's not jank. Alola isn't jank, it's just kind of sparse. So... story-wise, I like Alola for other reasons, mainly the Ultra Beast and whatever the fuck is going- Yep, that's the fucking lab. It's inside a crystal. Whew. But, like, this is giving me a lot of similar feelings as I felt when going to Ultra Space for the first time in Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon getting to explore that shit. Scatter! Okay, Dreamy Powder is also very valuable, which is why I am going for it. Honestly, don't think this area would have been much better with more time. This place seems more or less complete. Think they focused on at least finishing this part so it banged, which it does. Like, it does seem complete. I don't think they could have made it any... I'm talking purely about performance issues. I'm talking about frame rates. I'm talking about, lighting errors. I'm talking about model errors. Like, this would have hit so much harder had if the game ran better. And if the game hadn't been a glitchy mess throughout the entire adventure up until this point. And, like, you can still see that I'm still getting the occasional frame drop here and there. And I think that's a shame, because, like, this game is so fucking cool. And it really bums me out that I have to always add that caveat of that it runs like a hot bag of ass. Because it means that I cannot recommend it in good faith to anyone, except the hardest of hardcore Pokemon fans. Who are, like, really, and they're already getting it, so why even bother, like, it's a mess. It's a beautiful mess. They certainly fucking tried, and their efforts paid off to some degree. They just weren't given the time they deserve to optimize it. And you know there's gonna be DLC. And I'm interested to see what that DLC could possibly be, but also, I kinda don't want to buy the DLC until they fix shit. Like, I want this... Excuse me. I want a free update that re-optimizes everything, that fixes this bullshit, and that that comes with the DLC, just like the Pokédex update came with the Sword and Shield DLC. This game is really cool. Still not a huge fan of the limited Pokédex. I at least appreciate it from, like, a story balancing perspective, but, like, once you hit post-game, you should be able to have all whatever fuck thousand Pokemon there are. You can fix Dexit! It's not too late! I know it's too late for many people, but it's not too late for me. That's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. I don't know, these crystals look pretty treasury to me. Oh, and also when the credits hit, you're gonna be jump scared by Ed Sheeran, so be ready with the mute button. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna listen to it and see if I like it. Why is there no hacked shinies, though? Because Pokemon has done everything in its power to make hacking as obnoxious as possible, and that hacked shinies are... Like, you can only get a hacked shiny if you hack it in yourself, because that shit, like... They catch that shit. Also, like, the game has been out for, like, what, a month? There'll probably be more hacked shinies, like, a year from now. Oh, I mean for copyright strike what do you mean copyright strike
Pokemon! Hey, Pokemon! Hey, Pokemon! Hey, Pokemon! If you're gonna do shit that gets people
I already hate licensed music in video games in the first place. It feels like an adulteration of the craft of video game music. Ed Sheeran was contracted to make the song, so it's not as egregious, but the fact that I have to worry about getting copyright struck on the internet for it is a crock of bullshit, because I can play any of your other songs. Suck my cock, Nintendo. I mean, you're kind of already doing it with this area. It's pretty damn good. But, I'm mad. I'm salty. I don't... I have a lot of feelings about video game music, and, like, what it means to have video game music, and, like, what it means to have a good soundtrack, and where licensed music fits into that equation, whether it fits into that equation, what kind of games it fits best in. It's not this one. Man. I think the song itself is nice. Yeah, I sure hope it's nice. But that means I can't play it on stream like I could play the credits theme of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, or Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, or literally any other Pokemon game that has ever existed. The credits theme is an important part of the OST, and the idea that I can't play it for my audience pisses me off. Especially because of how important the Hoenn and Sinnoh credits themes are to me. Like, that shit hits. And I understand, like, Kiseki from X and Y had lyrics. But, like, they weren't actually sung. They just had a bunch of different language translations that showed up on screen, which was a little underwhelming, but I can understand 3DS size constraints. I would imagine, like, not wanting to compress the vocals too much. The crystals in here, in Area 0, possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. Ooh. is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. The professor implied something important about Terror Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? Though not many know it. Ooh, the secret ingredient. Okay, back into the story. I know I went on a salty tirade about Ed Sheeran and Pokemon. We'll have to see how good the song is. I'll have to see how good the song is. Y'all will have to, like, look it up or whatever. And it really depends on whether I get a strike or content ID. And it really depends. And Nintendo is known for being obnoxiously litigious, so I might just have to mute up. That's gonna be annoying. Eating Sour Patch Kids and I am weak in sourness. I want Sour Patch gummies now. Meh. Dangerous Pokemon inside. Make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. So there's shit in the lab that has been sealed inside. And that is why it is locked from the outside, to keep all of that shit in. Don't worry, guys! Basil is pushing level 100. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh, excuse me. That was a nasty burp. I don't even know if that came up on the mic. Whew! Whew! Hold it! Shouldn't we also have Miraidon help? Aw, dude's probably in a wreck. Let Pokemon handle it. Can't enter its battle form yet. There's this Urban Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. Don't traumatize the poor thing. Dude's already got PTSD. Pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. His hair is clipping through his face. I don't know. Let's let Miraidon out. No! Even it can't fight. I'll protect it. You good, buddy? How you feeling? How we feeling? Are you okay, buddy? I don't know. I'm not sure how you feel about this. I already feel bad for him. Is that supposed to be smooth? What the fuck? He's already out? Or watched How to Train Your Dragon? I have not. Oh, there's another one.
2 of them.
Considering how unhappy Miraidon looks, mine, at least, he doesn't seem so it doesn't seem so keen on this. This could be a territorial dispute. No, baby! Yeah. Well, now that the lab's open, he can go in. So he's ignoring us in favor of the lab. Aww. Miraidon's so cute. I'm really attached to him. I love my boy! Jans. Oh, he's all huddled up! You bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? I don't think that's... Are you joking? Yeah, Nimona! What do you have, paper for brains? What is in there? Mashed potatoes? You are... Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Real bad yeah, bad vibes! Bad vibe central. Can you catch a second legend? You can catch the second legendary after you beat the game. Like, the opposite box version? Or the box legend of the game you have? Like, is that me going to catch that Miraidon to add to my party as... because it's the box legendary and I deserve to have it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get Koraidon in Violet. That shit hasn't happened since Crystal and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. the fact that it did happen in Heart Gold and Soul Silver was cool as hell. Especially as, like, a cool, mysterious post-game, legendary that you could catch. The one that made... Yeah. I am going to get both Miraidon. That's that much I assumed. But it does make sense that I don't get to catch it until after the fact. The same thing was true of Zacian and Zamazenta. You can always use the second one for trade purposes. You get 2 of the boxers. You can always... Do I get to... Oh! I get to get both of the dudes? Well, we'll see, we'll see. We'll just keep going. Dangerous Pokemon to watch out for? Did Pokemon say the dangerous Pokemon will come out from inside? Oh, there they are. Ah, shit. There they are. There's our robots. Beep, 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 beep. Fam, squad, Penny, Arvin, Nemona. I am going to need- I am once again asking you to whip out your balls. We all have 6 Pokemon each. Do we not? You saw me kicking the asses of those Iron Jugulus. Did you not? Okay, Nemona. Yeah, I can do it. I can. Ooh, this is specifically a remix you can only hear here. Yeah, I thought there was, like, the drums started to pick up, and I was like, ooh. I like the more down-tempo take on it. What is it, ground steel? Is that what it is? I think. I'm gonna use low sweep. Just because I know it's a steel type. I just know it. Ooh, Crest leveled up. Nice. You're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Yeah, I'm starting to agree with you, Penny. You have a point there. Okay, y'all handle the Protogens. I got the Hariyama ones. It just kind of look like Hariyama. I mean, that's what it is. It's a robot Hariyama. You took out your Umbreon. You're as good as fucked if we're not... Oh, Baby Doll Eyes is a good choice. Debuff is a good choice. He's not weak to Air Slash, but he did flinch. Are you also... Aqua Step. I have no idea what type you are. Because if you're not a fighting type, and you're not a steel type, then what could you possibly be? Is that psychic? You could be a fighting steel type, and that's why Air Slash did neutral damage. Because you did just use a psychic type move, and that did super effective damage. So... Let's see. I still don't know. So it's neutral damage from flying, and neutral damage from fighting, and super effective damage from... Yeah, and? Those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We have to go after them. I'll go after them. Paradox Pokemon all keep one type from what they're based off of, but also have another one. Yeah, So Hariyama, the Hariyama ones have to be. Jugulus keeps Dark type. I know there is a Robo-Titar. Cress and Mabustiff. Dropping its attack. That's good, that's good. Dark Flying. I'm gonna pull out Biscuit. We're gonna have Biscuit pull a Play Rough. And I will hope that... Dog time. Dog team up. I think Mabustiff will be able to handle it. Yeah, 229 HP, that shit's good. That's good, we're good. Oh, he knows Play Rough. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, Mabostiff is tanky. He's got almost as much HP as I do, even though he's like, I'm like 40 levels ahead of him. Dog power! Let's go! Doggy power! Got it. He knows play rough. You should be fine. Good boy! You really ruined my whole childhood, you know, but it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. Got amazing powers if you just use them, and you've got us too, so don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave. Stand up and fight! Arvin apologized to Miraidon! Thank you! That's all I wanted. All I wanted was your dog to be healthy and for you to be nice to Miraidon. I was an inch off the ground when I loaded in. Hello. Ooh, this is like a broken... Yes, human presence. What, are you not a human presence? He's got like... He's gotta be a robot. He's gotta be a robot. I'm sorry. The real Professor Turo is in the future and he cannot come back. Sir. Yep. I fucking called it! I'm just good at reading foreshadowing in kids' games. Like, they have to do proper foreshadowing for someone. Like, if you find someone foreshadowing and you understand it, like, that's a good thing. Anyway. I knew it. I knew Penny was Cassiopeia. I knew Clavel was Clive. I knew Turo was a robot. Hey, big guy. Mira 2, Electric Boogaloo. No, back to your ball. Ooh, a Master Ball. Oh, hello. A Master Ball and a Pokeball. Far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Yeah, mine's a sweet boy. Lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Oh, his antennae are glowing. That's interesting. I think they might be reflecting some of the light behind him. But it's still cool. It's like seeing his power before we actually complete it. I'm afraid there is something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Turo. I knew. What are you talking about? Artificial intelligence that the professor created imbued with his memories and knowledge. I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the... Oh my god. It's not that Turo's in the future and can't come back. Turo is just fucking dead. Holy shit. Yo! Pokemon! Pokemon is not pulling its punches anymore. Holy shit. I guess the only people who get to this point are the people who are really into the story. I would have still made it here if I were 7. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I love Pokemon so much. If this came out when I was 7, I probably would have pushed through it anyway. God, that destroyed Research Station number 4. Passed away? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Miraidon to survive and thrive. Arvin, I'm sorry! Your father is dead! As he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. Oh, we put in contact with you. I was never more than an AI. Anita, the reason I asked for you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. Yeah, this is like the last will and testament of Turo in robot form. Wish for you to put a stop to the time machine. Ooh. Whew. Whoo! Pokemon storytelling is getting as good as its spin-off counterparts. Ooh, thing. I did not read what that was. I just mashed through it. And it flickered for a bit. Okay. I mean, I guess it tracks. Then what the fuck is going on in Scarlet? Was booster energy new item? Yeah, I figured it was something new. Like, this is very Violet aesthetic focus. What was, I mean, the only other option I can think of for the other professor, I can't remember her name, because I haven't spent an entire game with her. But, would she clone herself, and her clone starts to go feral and becomes less sapient and less human but then that wouldn't, how would that plot work? Weird. Sada, that's her name. It's truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is it? I don't know. What happened to the real professor? No longer exists. His physical body received grievous injury that left him unable to say. I know what death is. This may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. And he wished me. Time machine. Device that the original professor and I worked on together. Oh, he did make a double of himself. Yeah, I feel like Sada cloned herself and Turo made a robot. Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there. And it can then draw them back here to the present. Ah. Great fascination with Pokemon from another age, which you might call future Pokemon. That's how the time machine works. Humans can't go through it because I know I said earlier that humans are totally Pokemon, and I will die on this hill. Humans are differentiated from Pokemon because they cannot be caught in Pokeballs, and they cannot shrink down to that size. Because apparently, according to PLA, they can just do that without a Pokeball. They can just be that small. I imagine it becomes a lot of energy, but there's like some energy shit going on. And so Pokemon themselves cannot travel through time untouched. And humans can't either. Pokemon can, but only in the safety of a Pokeball. And humans, that's why humans can't go. Machine continues to automatically? Yeah, automatically? That's a fucking problem. From the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. Its calculations are expressed by this mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. Okay. They are also why I cannot leave this place. I get it. The weird energy bullshit of the Terra crystals are what make his AI possible, and they power him continuously, and he would shut down if he left this place because his circuits would cease to function in a way that makes the AI work. What is it you really want? Future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. What? Strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future. This power is proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such a destruction is a natural part of life. Okay, so Turo was not necessarily an ethical scientist. Present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. We've begun to see Pokemon that appear can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. When they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the Professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. Interesting. Probably because his justification for allowing that was simply a thing of, like, human passion. He just liked him that much and wanted to see it work, no matter the cost. Any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Anita, become a formidable trainer. Now use the strength that you've gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. Alright. Shit, dude, this got heavy. I think it's interesting that we get to see a Pokemon professor who isn't necessarily all the way ethical. We get to see a mad science side to Pokemon professors. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting! Pokemon is getting experimental, and I like it for that. Oh, God. Oh, those texture effects. One, they're flickering, but also they're very cool. God. I guess epilepsy warning, just in case? Goodness gracious, that's some very sparkly stuff. We are inside of a mirror ball. The time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. So there's another AI he programmed. What does that have to do with anything? Sir? Need to use a professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet Book. The very professor, the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. Pedestal here would be able to stop the time machine. One issue. I will most likely attack you. Oh, he's hard-coded to protect it at all costs. I see. He's able to come to that conclusion that it must be stopped himself, but he cannot override that core system that says attack any who try to stop it. And, like, but there's the override, like, he's able to work, he's working around it as best he can. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. I'm afraid I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless, they are built upon the analysis of all battles carried out by the various champions of Valdea region. See the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. That's why he called us down here. He's like, I need a strong-ass Pokemon trainer to whip my ass and turn off this goddamn time machine because I can't do it myself. That's a weird smile, but he's a robot. I can forgive weird expressions. Squad, are we ready? Summary. Yeah, we look ready. I'm gonna lead with Arila. I'm gonna put the starters at the back, just because. Okay. Kind of overleveled. I'm overleveled for everything. I fully expected to do this. Well, he called the right person because I have a level 90 starter. Level 97 starter, excuse me. Versaturo, access granted. Emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Anita. AI Turo switching to sleep mode, activating offensive protocols! Oh, level 100 Hocket noob. I've been waiting between streams. Please defeat me. Holy shit! At last. Oh, his font is all fucked up. My dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. Yeah, that's... Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's... That was the other AI that we saw with the fucked up font. Ooh. He's all robot twitchy. AI Turo has initiated a battle. Yeah, and he's just gonna get Pokemon from the future for free. Iron Moth! It's gotta be fire, right? I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. I love the fucked up text. It's so clever. Fire poison! Discharge. Are you sure? Because it used I mean, it's a robot. It's power the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? This soundtrack slaps! Oh, fuck that chord progression! Iron Thorns? Who is Thorns? Thorns. Oh! It's T-Tar. There you are, it's T-Tar. This game's OST fucks. You can best the wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain. Just as calculated. A critical hit to your Pokemon. It's time you simply gave up, child. I like threatening AI Turo. This shit is cool. Is he still dark type? Would he be a rock type? I think he used a rock type move. If he's still a dark type, Cress has access to fighting type moves. And I love how he's got like this cool, scary, like villain pose, but really he's just waiting for the next Pokeball to fall out of the time machine. It's interesting. Child, do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? I don't, because I've never seen them before. They look like future versions of Pokemon I know, so a lot of it is, but it's guesswork. It's guesswork. Is he still a dark type? You just use Psycho Cut on it. I didn't even think you're right! I'm not paying a lot of attention. Ooh, there's elements of the terrestrial battle theme in this. I like it. Threatening AI Turo is kind of hot, honestly. Don't let me get my horny mallet. I'm joking. Don't worry about it. There's ice water. Yeah, grass is good against ice water. It's a risk. What do you mean by that? What do I mean by what? Don't worry about it. Okay. What do I mean by the horny mallet? No, that was a joke at Smokey Duffy's expense. Yeah, you're a part fighting type. Mind boom sound effect on MP4. Yep. Iron hands. Oh, you used fake out on me because your fake out's your whole thing. Makuhita and Hariyama love fake out. Of course you would have fake out. Thank you, Basil. Basil, more like Basil. Jugulus is dark flying. Nope. Basil can hang on. Covert cloak can change that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think so. I should be fine though. Oh yeah, there's like a scary version of the terrestrial battle theme buried in there. Ooh. Nice. Valiant. What is use? I think I figured out what Valiant was. It's fighting fairy, I think. Cress! I know the fairy type's gonna whoop your ass, but I need your flying type moves real quick. Everything is proceeding within my expectation. Pray probably is you. Winning is 0. I have 50 revives. What is that? Booster energy. Oh, Quark drive. Oh, there's some funky synergy going on in there. Oh, he's fast. Oh, it's fast. Oh, jeez. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. It's kind of what fighting these Pokemon feels like sometimes. Fighting is... You can resist fighting, right? What if I did Toxic? Psycho Cut. Yes, you still get psychic moves. Of course you still get psychic moves. Duh. You have fallen right into my trap. But Urania is slow, and Valiant is fast. This could be an issue. This could prove to be strange and difficult. When Booster Energy is activated, Cork Drive, which now gives it a 1.3 attack bonus. Ooh, ooh. And that looked like it was independent of its stat boost, so like it could do the whole all 6 stat boosts on top of that, maybe? Which is concerning. I will not be able to get off of Venoshock. Oh, you're right! Basil. You're a... Harry! Basil, I'm leaving this to you. Oh, oh, right back at ya! I think that's a victory. Impossible! I'm sorry, AI Turo. Override successful? Ooh, it's black in here now. Spooky. Ooh. This is a cool environment to do a fight in. Yes. Are you safe to approach? Who are you really? Arvin knew. For everything. Time machine has finally been stopped. He has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Look how big you've grown! Sorry you were alone so long, Arvin. Directed time machine detected. It cannot be. What do you mean, there's another failsafe? From performing as intended. Paradise Protection Protocol to remove... Keeping the time machine running for truly all the professor cared about? Oh shit. Locking all Pokeballs. Gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Ah! AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. Miraidon, I'm sorry. You are not getting in my way. Oh shit, it's all the Paradise Protection Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool fucking effect. There he is. No. I'm sorry. I gotta. My man, my boy. I need you. You needed me all those weeks ago. Right now, I need you. I'm sorry. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. How fast I figured that out? I mean, it said disabling all Pokeballs not registered to Turo's ID. I saw Arala's ball fall and do nothing. I saw all my Pokemon's IDs blacked out. There's no way it wasn't gonna be Miraidon. And I was like, Miraidon's not blacked out, so I might as well try! Holy shit! That's my boy! That is my motorcycle lizard. Miraidon, the guardian of paradise. Futuristic engine. Ooh, electric terrain. So it's like electric surge. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. It's the main theme of the song of the game. With futuristic electricity. Boosted more if it's than usual if it's a super effective hit. Ray of Light, Power Gem, Endure. Terra Blast. Attack. Ba-ba. Ba-da-da. Electric Dragon. Okay. More than usual if it's a super effective hit. Okay. Yeah, his hand's all crystal fucked up. Power Gem. Bring it on. Ah, fuck. Now I can't endure. Ready for the weirdest moveset ever? You just want to use Power Gem. And then this garden paradise and it achieved nothing in the end. Oh shit, we got redacted letters now too. Ouch. Oh, he's stronger than me. My lizard is a good boy. What are your stats? Special attack, yep. So, Power Gem is just as good. Destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. I kinda love the villainous professor angle. It's pretty damn cool. Oh, look at my boy! He's all grown up! Ooh, shook off the taunt. Hang in there, Anita. It's Endure time. Yep, I figured. Ah! It says I'm the superior. Fall and become the foundation upon which my dream may be built. Oh, fuck! Yeah! Special attack rose sharply. Oh, because he got cheered on. I got a ton of these. Mwah. I love you, my boy. Here's all your HP back. Must recharge, that's right. Oh, shit. Miraidon can terrestrialize. That's right. Terrestrialize. Use Terrestrialize into Dragon type. Turn Terra Blast into a Dragon type move. It's super effective. That's how you do it. That's how they do the big climactic finish. That's good. It's a very pitched fight, but like that's good. That's my boy. Yo! Let's go! Right on violence. Oh no. I defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the professor's the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in, and instead proved your worthiness. Showing the oh, his eyes are back to normal. That's sweet. The wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Anita. I thank all of you children. I'm afraid the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the time machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching all of you on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom. The way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. A way that you never ceased to seek, nor to fight for, a treasure all of your own. The Rhydon is my fucking treasure, dude. The way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. Wish that I too may be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. I'm gonna fucking try! As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. It's not him. I'm not going only so that time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. This is what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure. The robot has feelings. Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. Fuck me! Ugh! You can't just go and say a thing like that now! Arvin needs many hugs after this is over. No, I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Miraidon, Anita, it is a little sad, but I am afraid this is goodbye. Dad? Dad? Oh. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Could you just go? Dad? Arvin, you okay? He is not okay, Mona. Somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake. It said my name using his voice and wearing his face. And it was fake. It felt real, you know? And so I don't know what I'm saying. It's okay. Yes. And you, Miraidon, you're all grown up. Miraidon is sad too. Battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. Ooh, that's my boy. Big, poofy, electricity-filled Anole flap. Tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's huge like this. I seriously think I'm gonna die. Let's not skip up the big win here. Anita and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's my bud Anita for you. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, but he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What we should do now? Let's go home. I hope Arvin's mom comes back for him. Jesus. Now he's just an orphan. Mom, can Arvin crash at our place? His dad died years ago and we only just found out. He does have a bustiff for him. This is okay, so I have the no, Arvin's mom is dead too. Ah, shit. I mean, in the other game, I assume Arvin's mom is Sada, and in that case, yes. But, I'm assuming alternate universes are at play here, just like in the others. Also, Ed Sheeran. I'm prepared to mute the audio for Ed Sheeran jump scare. Final cutscene first. I'm gonna keep the audio on as long as possible, and the instant I hear vocals, I'm clicking that button. What is it? Let's take a long road home. Get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Aw. Nita, not you too! Guys, I mean... Oh, alright, fine. God, I care about these kids so much now. And that's what good storytelling does. It makes me care about all the NPCs. These cutscenes are good. They're very well animated. Okay. Ah! There he is. Okay, so it should be muted on y'all's end. Because... that there's no version difference, the plot is the exact same in Scarlet, only changes that Arvin's father walked out on her. She's still an AI, and she just goes to the past instead. Well, I mean, I should have expected as much. Kinda sad seeing the credits, you know? I'm actually fine with this. I'm fine with this as a credits theme, actually. I'm just mad I can't share it with y'all. Because Pokemon credits themes, and just, like, the experience of finishing a Pokemon game is really special. But go look it up on your own time. I'm sure it's on... If it's vulnerable to copyright strikes... That's, like, the stuff that, like, puts your channel in bad standing. I don't want to risk that. Motion capture. Oh, motion actors. No wonder the animations look good. At least in the cutscenes. Everywhere else, it looks kind of a mess, but... reminds you of how far you've gotten, the people you've met, the Pokemon you've bonded with, all that stuff. Now it's almost 4 a.m. here, so let's stick around here and read the Violet book, and then dump the big lore questions on you, and then dip. Okay? Yeah, let's do that. How do you wanna... It's a million miles away. Make me feel. One of the reasons the Generation 3 and 4 Pokemon credit themes were so important to me is because definitely, well, first they were my like earliest Pokemon adventures. But something special about it is the thing that's special about it is that in those animations they show you like clips of every single Pokemon you've captured in order. So you recognize all the dudes you got attached to, and you're like, oh no, oh that's, oh I know that one by name, oh, and I understand why they won't necessarily do that in other credits, because there's other ways to make good credits, and like, that's pretty solid, Honestly, the song is good for me for personal reasons. Yeah, it's a good song. I think this is up to snuff, quality-wise. Once again, only gripe, copyright strike. I would like to keep my channel, please. Maybe if I find an official something or other. Yeah, find an official something or other. Maybe this. Gotta put it on like their maybe Ed Sheeran's channel or a Fish Pokemon channel or something, and I can put the link in the description. Then you can play it over this, whenever you watch the VOD back or whatever. But I do think the credits is a little weird. It's ill-fitting. It's like putting Bruno Mars on top of the Heart Gold Soul Silver credits. Yeah. I understand that feeling. It is very, like the music is very obviously of its time. And obviously all music is of its time. But I feel like it fits better. And see, now I'm like, I'd have preferred a clip show the characters we've been with. And like now we're getting to a point where it's just playing like the main theme of the region over a black screen with text. And it's like, this is like, I mean, it's more like a film in that respect, but it does lose some of the charm because previously they would make a whole like video to go with all of the credits, all of them, no black screen whatsoever, and then they would compose a whole song that fit. And I kind of wish they at least had done it for this latter half. I hate that Pokemon rushed it. I hate that they rushed it too. I think it's a damn shame that they're... Thank you, treasured friends. Aww. There's too many people to credit. Literally? Okay, here, listen. Aw, sandwich time with the squad! Here's what I say about too many people to credit. It's never that there's too many people to credit. It's that... Well, it's like a basic pop song, so it has the length of a basic pop song. So they like, oh yeah, sure, it will, like, take a pic. I'm not sure if I could screenshot it. I've had times where I couldn't screenshot the cool art at the end of the credits. And I'm sure it'll be in, like, calling students to the director's office. You call him Master Arvin or Mr. Arvin? I might have just misread it. It's like Mr. Bleh. Director's office. It was a very cute picture, and I probably should have taken a screenshot. But... to go there first for a quick cutscene. You're finally here. Would you join us, Miss Anita? We're an earful, aren't we? Ooh, shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokemon for the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. For the next part of Protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. I do love how Pokemon continues to go hard on the environmentalist shit. I like that old, like, Japanese philosophy of oneness with nature. Good shit. I'm glad they're sticking to the guns with that. Clavel, I like him. How long can you hold your breath? That is roughly how long I can hold my breath. I probably could have pushed it a little further, but I didn't feel like doing it. I just got Spiritomb, and it's level 1. Yeah, that means they're probably breeding for IVs and shit. Sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. Yeah, they're using the words. I'm glad they're being straightforward. And also, like, kids need to have stories like this. Kids deserve to be treated with, like, kids deserve to be taken seriously. And they deserve to have stories that hit us just as hard as ours, while still being appropriate for them. Head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. Great Crater, got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine. That takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? Done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Shall we say goodbye and move on? I'm gonna join you every last day till graduation with my buds here, and my boss stiff, of course. Yeah. Truly are your father's son. Of course, I remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. Huh? Don't worry, buddy, I can tutor you. Academy has a new champion. Make your valley, oh yeah, known to the public. Oops. That shit's gotta be top secret, unfortunately. Of course you want a tournament arc. Seriously, could we not? Yep, classic Nimona. On such a venture, a little more than a parent, I think it's a fine idea. Please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We've many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Gita! Hi, Gita! I'm breaking out of it. We've, of course, happily lend a hand in organizing. Thank you, Gita. Only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. Former gym leader, the developer of this Pokedex at this academy, clearly counts many skilled trainers, Pokemon among its staff. Which one of them is former gym leader? Guess we'll have to find out in our dedicated visual novel episode. And staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer. Get the battle of the teachers. Charm is not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as of the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take up your offer to compete alongside you all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Aww. The participative Champion Anita would agree to lend me a hand with my work. It's time the math teacher and the older sister to rhyme with the former gym lead. I knew they were sisters. I knew Time was Rhyme's sister. They look the same. They have similar hair, but they're like in different shapes and they feel themed. And at Time looks like she could be a rock type gym leader. Like she just has those vibes. Where should I start? Inspect the gyms. Oh shit. Oh shit, I have to do gym inspections. Handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find any cracks in their armor, but well, consider it a formality. You perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. Dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. Yes! Gym leader rematches! Rematches, rematches! But like, it's plot important. I like that. Pennies gets to patch the LP system. Penny, I love you. Penny, you're the best. Penny, you're my favorite. I love you so much. Give this girl a break. Let her watch her anime. Thank you. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. Come now, Penny. Inspection thing whose boss at La Primera can join our tournament, okay? Filling out the forms and administrative stuff, right? Because you're student council president, so you're used to paperwork shit. Each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion, inspecting gyms, Nimona arranging the event. But your best. Arvin, what are you gonna get up to? What, that you'll provide catering? Because I expect you to provide catering, Arvin. Wow. Select Miraidon when the main menu is open. You can now have it change between its battle form and ride form. Ah, he goes into your party. I get it. I get it. I get it. That's neat. That's a neat little feature. Okay, book time. I do want to scroll all the way to the end of my Pokédex. I was a little bit flat there. My deepest apologies for singing poorly. I wanna see Pokédex shit. I wanna see Dex shit. I wanna see Dex shit. Dex shit. Okay, so that's all the lads. Ya boys. This is, That's Scarlet Paradoxes. Iron Valiant. You're right on. Ooh, that's good. That's fucking good. It is a Paradox Pokemon. It's just what it's listed as. Ultimate mode. Iron Serpent, mentioned in an old book. The Iron Serpent is said to have turned the land to ash with its lightning. Ah. He does have a... Oh, I'm using the wrong button. He's got a... When is your next stream gonna be? Unclear. I do have stuff to do next Monday. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna fuck around and do some raids. Stuff like that. A Violet Book's somewhere in here, right? In the entrance hall? Okay, book time. Book time, book time, book time. Okay, it's like upstairs. So Monday's kind of up in the air. I might do like a short stream tomorrow. I'm gonna raid a bunch to see if I can unlock what's necessary to do Charizard. It might involve doing all the gym inspections. Turo. Oh, Turo was a Hall of Famer back in the day. Good night. Stay off the hook. Don't get cooked. Good night. Stay fresh. Catch you later. That's the Occulture. Downstairs to the right from the entrance. Okay. The entrance is there. I stand here. To the right. It should be somewhere over here. Is it? That's one of the panels, even at night. Is it? I can't imagine it would be on a shelf. I feel like it would be the Violet Book. Very recognizable. And also, it's nighttime. You missed again. It's first shelf. It's first shelf. Okay. So it is on the shelf. Let's say shelf. It's this. Pokemon Natures. I mean, you could read that. I have no idea where this book goes. Purple. It's gotta be it, right? Yeah. Ooh. I think I have... Service team point of Ingress. Visible in the background. Look favored us with fine weather, so that's it. Onward and downward. Create creative area 0, place home to such landscapes, such as plant life, Pokemon we've never seen. Hospital of the human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown to humankind sleeps in its depths. Photograph of the spot where the survey team rested on day 2. Yeah, that's another symbol from the cover. Were they left by explorers in the Paldean Empire, or older still? That's the circle. Hang on. So I see the thing that was from the monument on top of the lab at the base. I see like a triad circle. It's not quite the same on the box art, but it is kind of similar, with the 4 circles arranged and they got kind of points inside of them. One of them the hexagon that's probably clearly representative of terrestrialization, and then there's this funny looking thing that looks like a zodiac sign. Not a zodiac sign, but like an alchemical planet symbol. Form a spiral on the inner walls of Area 0, offering a path of descent. Vegetation, a source of water here as well. Stones are wondrous fruits have long slept in areas of depths, preserved with some manner of guardian. Little different from those seen outside. Unfamiliar cries from lower strata. Monsters! There's your boy. A guy died. To say nothing of its treads of iron. Yeah, I've seen those, and I think... Herba Mystica. Wondrous herbs instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dumped them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. Herbs were eaten by Pokemon before they could harvest. We call them the Titans. Mysterious plates. Oh!
Oh! Oh!
I don't quite know what the last one is, yeah. Descent into Area 0, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. It's not a memorial, it was not placed by humans, they don't know what it is. And they can't scratch it. They don't know it's metal, but they don't know what kind of metal. Treasure. Formations of gemstones, shining blindingly bright as far as we could see. Strange light itself is the guardian said to watch over the treasure. Interesting take. Churro made a time machine to bring Pokemon from the future. How did Heath's exploration team encounter them? Oh shit. 200 years in the past. Yeah, I thought it was 87 years ago, and they were the ones who built the lab. Imagined Pokemon. Yo, what the fuck? Trying a fantastical Pokemon as envisioned by your sketch. That's a fusion of the fucking quartet, the Musketeers of Unova. Compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in Area Zero's lower reaches tickled this artist's imagination, prompting this sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. I mean, in Imagined Pokemon, he does look like a fusion of the quartet. The Musketeer Quartet. I know there's more than one quartet. Ah! Explanation years ago. Heath strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. I can only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place as if in a dream. I was holding the page shown here. Handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this. Ooh, that's spooky. I mean, time bullshit is time bullshit. The Scarlet Book has an amalgamated Johto Beast? Good. Nice. I like that. Our generous sponsor. Future generation of scholars and scientists. About the author. Heath, author of the Violet Book, with his partner Cyclizar, natural historian. Cyclizar does make a good beast of burden. A blank Pokemon. Yeesh. Separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons, and gleamed still brighter than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. Oh, hello! That's a legendary we haven't seen yet. Ooh! Do you remember the notes from the first station? Vaguely. They have slipped out of my mind. I would probably have to look up a transcript to fully think, but, like, just pose a question to me anyway. Here's where that gets funky. Tell me the funk. Tell me how shit gets funky. I'm gonna do some wandering around Paldea. And that wandering shall include some raids. Open the page again just so you're looking at it. Station 1, like the Station 1? Like you want me to go back to... Oh, I guess... Book. The Violet Book? Okay. Alright. Page 1 of the Violet Book. I do know Heath looks a little bit like Clavel. Clavel. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Where the emphasis goes. Yes. Page 1. Okay. Great Crater. This crater's distant depths. There's a Curlia there. There's a Luxio there. The note describes terrestrializing coming from the being they've named whatever. Yes. The overlapping hexagons, and it causes terrestrialization. Ah. But yeah, the disc thing is the loose illustration of the thing that was said to have caused terrestrialization. It's the same thing. But what is it? And can I catch it? Like, can I have that in the corner? Oh shit, space. There's 6 letters, yes? You think there's, like, it's actually probably the name. I mean, yeah, but I don't think we can read Pokemon glyphs, because they have conlang language now. They don't actually speak they don't speak real world languages like they used to in older generations. Yeah, I didn't know if there was, like, a cipher, because I've seen letters that look like that in other lore bits, like in the environment. What is it? Plates. some of the lettering here looks similar, but I don't think we know what the fuck is going on there. Anyway, so the time machine has this whole thing about bringing shit from the future back to the past. It is possible that sometimes the name Azathoth mean to you. What the excuse me? What the fuck does Azathoth have to do? Do you think... But the letters didn't correspond to that. I don't think the first letter matched the third, or the last letter matched the 2 letters before it. Weird. I think it's possible. The only explanation within the bounds of canon, like, ignoring funkiness for now, is, as much as I love funkiness, is that it's possible that the time machine could have overshot things. But that doesn't track in Scarlet, because you're bringing shit forward from the past, and it doesn't really count as overshooting it. Maybe it just didn't make it all the way there, and that's how they see the Scarlet monsters 200 years ago in that version. I know what Azathoth is. Azathoth is the blind idiot god whose dream constitutes all of reality. Father of all the elder gods. I think he's Cthulhu's grandpa or great-grandpa. Yeah, because apparently, like, a lot of the Lovecraftian shit is connected by lineage, which is interesting. But, like, Azathoth is, like, the big dude from Cthulhu mythos. But dreams. So what do you think about dreams have to do with this? Primordial god of chaos and dreams. And the whole shtick is that he dreamed the world into existence. And when he wakes up, the world will end. And he's surrounded by retainers that play a song that keep him asleep. And what exactly does that have to do with the dream disc dude who causes terrestrialization? You're putting things together, and I can see you. I assume that you're typing stuff up. I can't see it on my end, so I'll just let you do that. Look how scuffed that Star Raptor is. It's using its distance model because it's all the way over on the side. It's all blocky. I don't care. I want items, not the Pokemon. Yay, I got my Still Terra shards. If you have a creature that is the source of terrestrialization and the power that powers both a time machine and an AI that itself says is impossible with current technology. Ooh. 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 Interesting. Can you put... I know you can only set one destination at a time, but can you, like... I wish you could put down markers that weren't destinations. That's where I am. Churro describes creating a paradise like the one for the book. What does that say about terrestrialization? Ooh. Brain isn't fully absorbing the information, but it is tickling. It's tickling my neurons. Mm-hmm. There aren't a whole lot of steel raids going on right now. That's frustrating. I want to fly back to my house. I don't know. Tura describes creating a paradise like the one from the book. A paradise like the one from the book. I didn't really get the vibe that there was a paradise, aside from them saying, ooh, we can find treasure at the bottom. His whole, like, shtick of, like, ooh, I want paradises, if that felt more to me, like... like him going for something that he believed in, like his paradise to him. Hello, mommy. Hello, mommy. Oh shit, more sandwich recipes. She gave me vegetable recipes a while back. Ooh, nouveau veggie sandwiches. I wonder if I could go to the guy every which way, and he'll give me even more sandwich recipes. My Nintendo Switch. Yo! There it is. We have Pokemon all defined as paradox species from the future that are also described in occult magazines of the supernatural. They're described in occult magazines because they're cryptid sightings. I know we're, like, deep into this conversation, but I think we should continue it maybe later in one of the Discord servers for sure. But it's good shit. This is good shit. I'm getting very tired of streaming, so I think I'm gonna sign off for the night. I will continue tickling my neurons with the information about terrestrialization and the theories that could blossom from that, because right now, while I am still on stream and I'm still speaking with my voice and I'm still beaming lots of light into my eyes, my brain kind of goes in every which way and I can't always fully focus on theories and lore. I think I need to sign off before I can fully process that. So I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow, where I'll be doing a ton of raids, and I will be doing pretty much everything I need in order to unlock the high tier raids. I'm gonna be looking that up in the background, and I am going to... God, my brain is just not functioning. I might have to do the gym inspection, I might have to do the tournament arc. We'll see. But until then, see ya. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for following me, joining me on the way home. We finished it! It'll be the rematching all the dim leaders in tournament. Yep. Okay, so tomorrow will be gym inspections, tourney arc, lots of raiding, and hopefully, by the time we wrap, I will have the ability to challenge the Zard. I'll see you then. Bye.